Next question says, when taking custom and conversion process, should one be concerned about the wig but headscarf dispute? About the wig/headscarf dispute. I know wigs are avodah zarah and are not allowed, but I'm concerned about provoking others to speak lashon hara when most people in that community are wearing wigs. On the other hand, if choosing Sephardic custom, it seems to avoid this problem. Is this a legitimate worry when picking customs?
Okay, that's okay. So let's take a step back. So choosing custom. So wigs are allowed when it's not from avodah zarah. So if you can verify that it's not from avodah zarah, meaning that you have another woman and she donated her hair and they made the wig from her hair, and you know that she's not idol worship, so it's not avodah zarah. So according to Ashkenazi custom, if it's modest, if it would be like before above the shoulder level, all right, very modest, very short, right, it would be allowed. Right? If people in that community do not they all are wearing the wigs, so are they going to speak lashon hara? Let's say if Ashkenazi community, maybe yes, maybe not. I mean, even if they're going to speak, it's going to die down very, very fast. As we know the story of Rabbi Akiva when he said, "How come I'm going to go to school to learn alphabet, aleph beis with these 5 years old kids? They are all laughing at me, they're all talking, well, lashon hara. This grandpa came to pick up somebody. No. He actually learned with us. He knows as much as we. Ha ha ha. He. Right? And he was very embarrassed. He came to his wife Rachel and said, Rachel, my dear, look, I love you very much. I know that I promised. I cannot do it. This kid's making fun of me. Right? Well, what she said, take it down. She said, okay, I understand. Do this favor for me. Right? To me, take a donkey, put on top of the donkey like this flower pot and go to the market. Go and walk around the market, come back. Walk a few hours. So that's what he did. So he came home and she said, how did it come? How did it go for you? He said, it's disaster. We were laughing, and adults and children and everybody, old and young and cripple and this, like everybody was laughing. He said, okay, no problem. You love me, I love you, so do it for me next day. By the end of the week, to make the story short, right? She said, so how did it go? He said, nobody paid attention to it. Somebody said, that's who is this? A crazy guy. It's our crazy guy. So they don't start paying attention. Same with the covering head with a scarf. So even though it's not custom to the community, so first of all they maybe speak for some time, right? And then they're going to stop. They're going to stop. But what a big advantage, maybe you're going to encourage somebody else to do that. Many people they cannot stand up. They cannot stand out. They have to follow the flow, even though they know deep inside that is not right. And I have many people, men and women, who contacted me with this, and they say, I cannot do it. I cannot. The community, my family is like, they tell you the truth. With a broken heart. So what my family is going to say, what community is more important than halacha, unfortunately. And they say, I know it's wrong, but I'm a weak person. I cannot do that. Fortunately, I have a friend to do this relationship, that relationship. But if they see somebody, at least one person, stands out and does what is correct. So, right? So it's like for other people, it would be much easier to do what they always wishes to do, but they were afraid because of what communities say. You understand? So, and I have one woman that reached out. They gave me my number from Europe. So they moved from Israel to Europe, and one of the country. I'm not going to say which one. And there, everybody wearing wig, and even the Rebbetzin. So she was pushing, for sure, she was pushing this lady. And I said, "What is your husband saying?" He said, "Absolutely not." So very anxious about the shul. So he said, no, we don't do that. But she said, what should I do? That's the only shul in that city, and he has a job, and this whatever we have to. So I said, don't go to the shul. Who said that a woman need to go to the shul? Okay, so don't socialize with these women. Okay, right, Rabbitson. Let her be Rabbitson. Show her our videos about. They speak English. I think they always speak English about the weeks. Okay. So I'm not sure. I mean, she never contacted me again, but at least I think I gave her strong enough chizuk to continue doing what she did. I do not know. I never asked, but there is some pressure. So your job is like Rabbi Akiva. Just ignore it. Just smile. Thank you very much. Thank you for your advice. I have to go. Where you have to go? Have to feed my husband. I have to take care of the kids. Right? I have to do whatever I have to do. Okay. And that's it. So a few times you give these people cold shoulder, like you do not care. So they're going to leave you alone. Are they going to speak Lashon Hara? I mean, it's their business. It's not like you're doing something wrong. Why speaking Lashon Hara? So because you're not one of them? Okay, who said they have to be one of them? Maybe they have to be one of you. Right?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
Okay, you're welcome. So basically, be strong, and that's it. Do the right thing, and don't pay attention to all of these gossip mongers. Why? Because if not this, they're going to find something else. What do you think? You're going to give them new ideas. They're going to find the ideas even though they do not exist. Okay.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So, some time ago, I wrote in the Pirkei in one of the commentaries that it says that a person, the only way he can get to the sweetness of Torah or to achieve something on Torah, I believe it says he has to be willing to kill himself for it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the commentaries is that the person has to be deemed as dead. He has to be considered as if he was dead, of course, to other people. So there's this story that this guy told his wife that she may not interrupt him while studying Torah because she has to think of him as if he was dead. So my question is, are we allowed to tell this off to the people that constantly interrupt us when we're either praying or studying? Because this is like a very strong statement, like saying people, okay, listen, I'm going to study, I'm going to pray, I'm going to do something holy, so just pretend that I just died, that I'm not here.
Yeah.
Can we say this to people?
We can, for sure, we can say it to people, yes. Okay, so, but you see, in a shul, like for example, if you're praying, so you just ignore, you see, you're looking at the book. That's it. So one time, so in all of the shuls that I went, everybody knew that I'm not going to respond. Whatever they say, I'm not going to respond, period. Okay, they do like I bow or something, like smile, whatever, by bow, like wave of the hand, somebody to say good morning or something. So I'm not going to talk. And then the people got used to it, and nobody bothers me, like ever. Like so sometimes they forget, no, just show with your face. Is it this or that? So I mean, I say yes, like I say no, and whatever. That's they understand. As we said, go back to the story of Rabbi Akiva. People who like to talk, they always look for easy target. So the easy target that is going to respond in no time. You understand? But you're such a stubborn. I have to wait 15 minutes, 100 minutes, 3 hours, 7 hours. So you know what? I'm going to find somebody else. So Baruch Hashem, go find somebody else to talk. You understand?
Thank you, Rabbi.
Yeah, you're welcome. So basically, people who do not have a fear of HaShem and they do not know that they have to learn, so they do not care about their future. For sure, they do not care about your future. You understand? So I'm going to take advice of like pressure from that person who does not care about me or about himself. Of course not. So I spare him from doing something wrong, from interacting with me. Why he's not responding? Okay, what else?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.